Good morning and welcome to day 2 of our Southern Merlin Park trip. We've just arrived at Thorpe Park and here is what's coming up in today's vlog. Right, today is Saturday the 30th of July, almost August. It's getting a bit of spray already. It's like literally 5 minutes past 10. We planned to get here earlier today, but we might have had a few more drinks than we expected last night. So,
lost a few things. We've got them all back inside.
Yeah, we're fine. So yeah, we were a bit later than planned, but you know what, it's not too bad. The car park's not that busy. The entrance isn't even that busy actually, and usually it's a nightmare getting through security. So yeah, first of all, I think we're going to head over to Stealth. Just to mention, it's 5:10 in the morning, it's already 23 degrees here, so it's going to be a hot day, and there's already people riding tidal wave. So, no big plans for today. We're going to go on all the rides we want to. Hayley has never been on tidal wave, even though we've been here quite a few times. Never been on that. She's also never done Darren Brown's Ghost Train, so we're going to try and get a pre-book for that as well in a minute. And then we'll also be checking out Carnival, the new event for this summer. Heard some good stuff about it. They're bigging it up at the entrance, giving everyone leaflets and stuff with park maps and information about times of shows and stuff. So we'll check all that out later on too. Right, I've just checked the app. Stealth is open. It's on a 0-minute wait, so it'd be rude not to. Check that out, no queue at all. Right, let's get on this thing. What a way to wake up. So we waited a little bit extra. We waited like 5 minutes for the front row on Stealth. First ride of the day. Man, it's good, isn't it? It's so intense. But do you think that's better than Red Force at Ferrariland?
No.
I'm really conflicted. I might have another ride in later and then I'll decide, but that just feels more intense. I don't know if it's because we're on the front or because it's the first ride of the day. I don't know. Right, so queues are still looking really good. We're going to head over to Nemesis now while the park's quiet. It'd be good if we can get 2 or 3 roller coasters in before all the queues build up. But at the minute, everything's on like a 5 to 10 minute wait.
That's the only thing I can
So there's 2 main areas of the park where you'll find all the carnival activities going on. You've we've got the area in the middle of the park outside Darren Brown's Ghost Train, where you've got some food stalls and there'll be some entertainment here later on. And then there's another site just down by Rush, I think it is, where there's loads of a massive stage and loads of other entertainment going on. So if you are wanting to go on Darren Brown's Ghost Train, you have to book a time slot. You just scan the app, or scan the QR code, or go on your app, and you can book a time slot. We've just booked one for 1:30. So Thorpe have also got a scare maze open for carnival event. It's in the Trailers building. It's called Trailers Breakout at Bozo's. I'm not sure if I fancy doing this, to be honest, but we'll see what the queues are like a little bit later on. It's standard price is £6 per person, or pass holders get it for £4.80, so it's not going to break the bank. Right, Nemesis Inferno was running fast. Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it. I also made the bold statement that I think I might have enjoyed it more than I did at Alton Towers.
I'm not over happy about that.
Well,
So you think Inferno's better than the original Nemesis?
today, yes. It's my opinion, I'm sticking with it.
I don't agree. I still think that's a great ride. It's a great layout, but I love the fact that Nemesis at Alton Towers is in that pit and you're constantly like nearly touching the floor. Right, Saw has just opened, so we're going to head over there. Did you say this is your favourite ride in the park?
Yeah, I think so.
So let's go and check out how long that queue is. So down at the bottom end of the park, the area that used to be called Old Town, it's got loads of construction fences up because this is where there's going to be, hopefully, in 2024, a brand new roller coaster. And it's going to be a UK record breaker, and it's going to be taller than the big one at Blackpool. Okay, change of plan. It has got busy fast here. A lot of things are on an hour wait. Colossus is saying 45, so we're going to give this one a go. It's a bit temperamental on my last visit, so hopefully it'll be running better today. So the other good thing about the Colossus queue, it's one of the few here that's actually like amongst the trees, so there's a little bit of shade. It's so hot today. It's got to be around 26, 27 degrees again, but it feels so much more humid than yesterday. So we'll definitely be getting on some water rides later. I've noticed as well with Colossus, it tends to get really big queues, especially towards the end of the day. So if you can get in a bit earlier on when it's under an hour queue, I'd definitely recommend you do that, especially whilst it's during the school holidays.
There's another one where you get three of them.
Oh, I've got to admit, sick at Flamingo Land has kind of ruined riding Colossus for me. I do love it, but it was rough, wasn't it? First thing you said.
So
like
rough.
we were near the back, but the difference between the over the shoulder restraints and the lap bar restraints just make it a totally different experience. Because you can't move your head when you're doing them rolls at the end. It makes me dizzy, whereas I'm sick because you can actually move your head and kind of flow with the train. It's nowhere near as bad. Right, we're going to do a few flat rides now. So the main difference between Thorpe and Alton Towers is that Thorpe have actually got some decent flat rides, and they're all on quite short waits. So I think we're going to go and get on Rush first, and I'll put in some clips of all the others that you can choose from here at the park. okay. We just did a couple of flat rides. We went on Rush, that was a little bit disappointing. Very short cycle, wasn't it? It's like, it honestly takes longer to get off the ride and release the restraints than the ride itself. And then we went on Quantum, that was alright. Right, it's 1 o'clock now, we've got a ticket booked for Darren Brown's Ghost Train, for Hayley's first ever go. I've not been on it for years either, so it'll be interesting to see what that's like. I've not been on since they made all the changes to it. And just behind us you can see we've got the carnival area. So this is where they have a stage. They've got acts on every hour of the day. Loads of nice bunting and flags around. Looks really cool in here. But we're going to head over to Darren Brown, get some food, and yeah, then we might wander back over here a bit later. We've still got to get on the Swarm, we've still got to get on Soar, so we've still got quite a lot to do, and it's just gone 1 o'clock. Yeah, here we go. So our ticket was for 1:30. It's just gone, it's nearly 1:15, isn't it? So we just asked if we could come on early and they were fine with that. Hayley's never been on before. She just asked me what it is, if it's a ride or what. So she literally hasn't got a clue what's happening. So this is going to be an interesting one. So what did you think to that?
Yeah, it wasn't so.
Did you enjoy it? I was quite disappointed with it. I'm going to stand out of the way for a minute. Yeah, I was quite disappointed. So the last time I went on that was years ago with the old story. So where the monsters or whatever it was ripped the side off the train. I remember being really impressed by it. But that was the old one. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed with that. It was a bit rubbish. The sound quality was rubbish. The VR wasn't great. But Hayley liked it. Maybe it's more because maybe it's just better when you do it for the first time. Right, we're going to grab some food. What is it now? Like 2 o'clock? Yeah, we're going to grab some food and then crack on with the rest of our day. Okay, if you've never been to Thorpe Park before, there is loads of food to choose from. But they've also got a KFC and a Burger King. So we just went for KFC. Very busy in there. Right, we were heading over to Swarm, but it's down at the minute, so it's closed. So neither of us have ever been on the Flying Fish, so we're going to give that a go. It's only got a 15-minute wait. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, Swarm will be back open by the time we've been on this. Good news is, looks like the Swarm's reopened. Right, it's time to get on the Swarm, the B&M Wing Coaster here at Thorpe Park, and in my opinion, the best themed area. So in this ride you go through, fly under aeroplane wings, got upturned ambulances, the rest of the aeroplane, lorries on their sides. Yeah, it's a really well themed area.
Paradise Airlines. Book now before time runs out.
Right, Flying Fish was done, we went on the Swarm. That was one of the most heart-stopping moments of my life. I don't think I've ever been as scared in a theme park. We were right nearly at the top of the Swarm lift hill. The front was, we were sat at the back, the front must have just been cresting over the front. And I literally said to Hayley, I looked down, I was like, do you know what? If this stopped now, I wouldn't be able to walk down it, because I hate heights, if you didn't already know. And what happened?
And they were really narrow steps as well.
And it stopped. It was really weird, the lift hill kind of, it started going fast, like faster than normal, and then it slowed right down and stopped right at the top. And man, it was only 10 seconds. But I was absolute sheer panic. It's made me question if I ever want to go on a roller coaster again, because I genuinely don't know. I don't know if I would be able to get out of the seat, and I don't know. Right, we've only got we've got 2 roller coasters left to do. We've got The Walking Dead, which we'll do later. We're going to head over to Soar now, because that's the last big ride we've got to do. Get in that queue, and yeah, then we've done all the big stuff, haven't we? Then we need to do things like Tidal Wave, Rumba Rapids would be good to get back on. I do want to do The Walking Dead as well. But the park's open until 7 today, which I didn't actually realise, I thought it was 6. So we've got a bonus hour as well, so it's all good. So queue times so far today have all been pretty accurate or less than stated, so let's see how long it takes to get on Soar. Oh, that was a long way, wasn't it? But that was about an hour for Soar. I absolutely love Soar, the ride. I really hate its queue line. I feel like whenever I go on it, I'm stuck in it for ages, and it's the most boring queue line. You can't even see the coaster going round. Right, you gonna have a quick go on Samurai?
Yeah.
Let's go. Just done our ride on Samurai. My legs are like jelly now. Joe, I haven't done it for years. I always just skip it, thinking it's just a bit bog standard. But it was really good, wasn't it? Really intense, really long cycle. Yeah, it was really enjoyable. That was definitely not going to be missing that out on my next time I visit. It's one for every time we visit now, isn't it? That is. I love that. Right, it's 5:30, so it's time to get on some water rides. We're going to get on the rapids and then get Hayley on Tidal Wave. So, the rapids were closed. So we thought we'd get some refreshments. Nice one. Oh my god. Cheers. It's Tidal Wave time. How was that for you?
Moist than I've been in a long time.
That was a little bit more refreshing than a pint, wasn't it? That is an absolute soaker. We need to get off this bridge. There's another boat coming. It's such a good ride, and this is the first time today I've not felt hot and sweaty. Okay, like we're not wet enough. Well, not that this will get us wet. It's time for the Rumba Rapids.
Parking or at the Island Ticket Centre.
Okay, we've come to the end of the day here at Thorpe Park. It's been a good one. It's been very warm and it's been very busy. Like the park's felt busy, but there hasn't been many queues, has there?
No, the longest one was the first time I went on tour.
Yeah, took about an hour, I'd say. But yeah, not been bad at all. But there's not been any downtime on many of the rides. Usually, you've always got something closed at some point throughout the day. But apart from the Rapids and the Swarm being down for about half an hour each, ride availability has been really good. So really impressive. We just got a few more rides since we last seen you. We went on the Rapids. What else did we do? We went on Nemesis Inferno again. That had got a 5-minute queue, and then we went
Someone
on
blew chunks on Saw,
yeah.
so we had to wait.
We were right on the front at the air gates, ready for Saw, and someone was a little bit sick. But yeah, the ride staff were great. Got it all cleaned up and got the ride open again. So yeah, it's been a good day. Had a little walk through the shop. Treated myself to a new mug. I really like this one. I like this design that they're doing at Thorpe Park at the minute. So I do like theme park mugs. Right. So that's it for this vlog. Tomorrow we are going to be in Chessington. So there's another vlog on the way for that. So if you fancy subscribing to the channel, why not do that? And turn on the notifications, then you'll know when that vlog's up. You can also check out the Legoland vlog where we visited yesterday, that's already up on the channel. Shout out today as well to Jack and Richard, who we met up with for the last couple of hours of the day. And well done, Jack, for getting on Saw. He's never been on that before. You did good. You did good.
You did amazing. Halfway around, it's like, this is fine. I can do this.
So yeah, it's really nice to meet you two. And yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So from me and Hayley, it's goodbye, and we will see you on the next vlog at Chessington World of Adventure.